Here to give us some organizational tips to make your home ready to sell and make it look clean and clutter-free is luxury real estate expert Lisa Simonsen. Welcome back to New York Living.
Thank you so much for having me, ladies. I've missed both of you, so thank you. I'm so happy to be here, and happy second anniversary.
Well, thank you very much.
We love that you're celebrating with us.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
First step, you say get rid of the clutter in your space. Easier said than done for many, I'm sure. How do we do this quickly and efficiently?
Yeah. Easier said than done. And why do you think it's important when you're preparing your house to sell, to declutter? What do you think the reason is?
You're eventually going to have to get rid of everything anyway.
True.
True, but the real reason is that you don't want a buyer to come in and their first impression is a lot of clutter, and that makes them think there may not be a lot of storage space.
Oh, there you go. That's why you
She also plays the psychologist, too.
Exactly.
I like
so
this.
let's start over here.
Yes.
Because, you know, a lot of times people think they have to get those ugly storage bins. Not true. These are cheap, cheerful, and much more attractive. So you can go on Amazon, we have different sizes here. They're all probably under $10. And I like to then make sure that I'm organized, get my markers, my
dry erase labels.
So I don't, because you know, when you throw everything in, you want to remember what it is.
Right.
So let's organize with that. And then look at these. What do you think these are for? Not that this is a quiz.
I have that exact same thing, and I have
Is it for the condiments?
I have belts in it.
It can be for anything, but you know, a lot of people now, when they go in the kitchen, open the refrigerator, and you don't want a messy refrigerator.
Hold up, we're burying the lead. So when a prospective buyer comes in, they're opening up everything.
Maybe they want a little snack.
Exactly. Maybe, you know, keep some, you know, fresh sodas. But this is a great way, again, of making everything you don't want things falling out when someone goes to open the refrigerator. So again, these are probably $5, and they make a totally different impression when you open the refrigerator.
Just make it look nice.
I like getting the house organized for selling.
Okay, let's move on to pictures and personalized items, because you know, I mean, we might have our favorite dog, our children, and have 100 photos.
My dog is my favorite child.
Exactly, exactly. Unconditional love. So you don't want that. You don't want it to be visually noisy. So maybe have 2 or 3 photos. But what I like to do for my family, I go on Shutterfly every year. And these go with me, by the way. So you know, that's also great. And bring down most of the photos. I have here, read this.
If you read this, buy it.
Exactly. So if you read, exactly. Getting ready to always sell.
Subliminal messaging.
Subliminal messaging, exactly. Manifestation. So also candles. I like to we have these candles, which are great if you have children. Because they're obviously safe, right? And then depending on your wall, you could, if you want extra color, here we have something with a little punch. And this is a more expensive candle and just elevates, you know, when people see that.
I had once heard a while ago that if you are selling your home, bake something that smells delicious, like bread or cookies, so that the prospective buyer is like, oh, I love it in here. It smells so
great.
nice.
It's inviting, exactly. Great point. And that's why we have diffusers here, because these, again, are very inexpensive and have a very fresh fragrance. You can plug it into the wall, and when you run out, you have a little
Exactly.
So that's a great point.
Some of us don't have time to bake cookies.
Exactly. Some of us don't have, but this is a very efficient and affordable way.
But you want the home to smell inviting, good,
absolutely. And the other thing you don't want to do is sometimes people over spray with an inexpensive fragrance, and that makes a potential buyer wonder what they're covering. So that's exactly what you don't want to do, right? So don't
Last thing you say is hold yourself accountable as you are organizing your home.
Absolutely. Hold yourself accountable.
How do we do that?
And how do we do that? That's a great question. And so
here.
It depends on, are you more tech savvy? There are so many great apps. Or if you're not, you can do it the old-fashioned way, and this is actually magnetic and goes on the refrigerator.
I like that message.
Right, exactly. So there's my message for the day.
Don't forget to pack the tequila.
The tequila, right.
Lisa's going to help us pack.
Exactly.
Jesus. All right, Lisa Simonsen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's nobody else that I would have wanted to celebrate 2 years with.
I know.
This is,
yes. Was this planned, or it was just, here I am?
It's fate.
What?
It's fate.
It was kismet.
It's kismet.
That's
beautiful ideas. I love it. If I had a home, I'd be listing it.